Welcome everyone to this Ring of Honor YouTube exclusive. Ian Riccaboni, Caprice Coleman on the call. And this matchup we're going to see is featuring two of the big heavy hitters that are coming through trying to make a name for themselves in Ring of Honor.
This match is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of York, Pennsylvania, weighing 249 pounds, O'Shea Edwards.
O'Shea Edwards is a man who's been knocking on the door here in Ring of Honor for quite some time. Former collegiate offensive defensive lineman. He was 15 years a firefighter in the Atlanta metro area. Caprice debuted in wrestling in 2015. Trained by Hoot, by the great Robert Gibson. Caprice.
Wow.
You take a look at this guy, no hoot about this. This is a big, confident man. Starting to associate himself a little bit with Shane Taylor. I've seen them talking together. And he's knocking on the door, trying to break the door down here tonight in Ring of Honor. I know that O'Shea is a big, tough individual, comes up big bad kaiju, but he's going to face a man who's had some success here in Future of Honor.
His opponent, wrestling out of St. Louis, Obispo, California, weighing 259 pounds, Sledge.
Seeing more and more Sledge these days, Caprice.
Yeah.
He's been impressive in competition. He's got the intensity. He's got the strength and the drive. And this is his biggest test to date, both literally and metaphorically here. And it's rare that Sledge steps into the ring with a guy that's either his size or bigger. And today, that's the case. Both of these men are large individuals.
Well, it's the ultimate test for Riccaboni. You can enforce your will on somebody because of size, or you can enforce your will because you are that type of person that can do it. This is the show to see what these guys have.
And these matches have been locker room sellouts. We talked about the new class of the Ring of Honor Dojo, Eric Martin, Dante Caballero, Joe Keys, Ken Dixon. I mean, these are guys that have been polished by the Ring of Honor Dojo, but they've made their names up and down the East Coast and the West Coast. And these are independent stars. Look at that. Look at how big these guys are. Caprice.
Absolutely. Well, I'm familiar with O'Shea, man. Down south, he's very popular. He's very strong. He imposes his will where he wants to, and to have him to go against somebody like this it's a good showing for both of them. And I love the story of Sledge, man. His background story, how he's overcame addiction. This is his new addiction. So both of these guys, I'm wishing them the best.
Code of Honor adhered to. This match is a 10-minute time limit. All of our YouTube exclusives do, unless otherwise noted. Referee Todd Sinclair calls for the bell, and we're off. Collar elbow tie-up.
Wow.
Irresistible force versus the immovable object here, Caprice.
Absolutely. Both of these guys, very strong. A lot of time in the gym. I mean, you could look at him and tell.
We talked about guys like Tony Deppen in the past by fan demand. That's why you see Tony Deppen on Ring of Honor television. The same can be said for O'Shea Edwards, who's had some really notable matches against guys like J.D. Drake, Dak Draper, against Matt Tremont, Fred Yehai, Austin Theory on the Independents.
Nope.
And that have gotten him the attention and the eyes of Ring of Honor.
It's all yours, man. It's all yours. Yeah, it's all yours.
There's a calmness about O'Shea that I dig.
Look at that. Wow!
Yeah.
Driving Sledge to the mat.
Can you imagine a door being shut when he was a fireman? He was like, just give me a second.
Look at the agility, too. Oh,
wow.
Back elbow sends O'Shea down. Up and over to the apron. Oh, but he turned his back on Sledge, who connects with a spear.
Well, I didn't think he expected Sledge to land on his feet on the outside of the apron.
Sledge charging in, clothesline sends O'Shea, but he lands on his feet. He's got agility like a cat, Caprice.
That comes into play when you're sent to the outside, too, because your opponent thinks you're hurt, and you have time to recover.
Oh! But a thud to the chest, the heel of that boot.
Yeah, O'Shea was on his way to the inside of the ring.
When Sledge just followed him out.
Yeah.
Battle these two big bruisers here.
Yeah!
Oh, driving O'Shea into the barricade. Oh. And you saw those move. I mean, there's 50 to 60 pounds of sand reinforced.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh!
That's the second time O'Shea let Sledge use his old momentum against him.
Oh, God.
Wow, you get a thud.
And O'Shea breaking the count, and he wants some revenge. He wants to go out and inflict some more damage here.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you feel it, you want to give it back. Oh, look at him. He puts him back inside the ring.
How nice.
Hey.
Really impressed with O'Shea. We've heard a lot about him. We've seen a lot of tape on O'Shea. Edwards, he's a guy who's really a blue chipper on the independent scene. Oh! And like I said, a little bit different story with guys like Martin and Caballero. These guys pops up and over. These guys kind of finishing school at the ROH dojo.
It was kind of like, you know, they were there before the new management. With Gresham coming in with the pure championship and with the pure mindset, he's really changed a lot of things around. But these guys were before that management came about and before everybody else was stripped down.
From the clutch, brings him up. With all due respect to Gresham, you got a trainer like Robert Gibson.
Yeah.
Got that kind of pedigree, then
Hey, man.
tough to argue with that kind of training.
It was a big deal in Tennessee. And Ricky, man, they got some great guys coming out. They're doing phenomenal in the wrestling business.
You see his shoulder to the midsection. And it's Sledge trying to fight out of the wrong part of town here, but just the power. That's that offensive lineman drive to push the line. Just into the midsection.
And this also shows how he's there to stick with it until it works.
Breaking it at 4, saying we're good. Oh! That's the only critique so far, taking his eyes off his opponent just a little bit. It's letting Sledge back into this match here. Front face lock. Drops down, drops the center of gravity. Shots to the oblique. Big suplex on Sledge.
Wow. It's a smoothness. It's a smoothness with O'Shea. It's just like, it's a smoothness about him that you don't see with everybody.
Look at that. The arm bar exposing the obliques again. If you take away a man's obliques, you take away the abdominals, you take away his strength and driving into the rib cage.
Yeah, you make him think about everything that he does. You're breathing, the way you move and everything. You definitely feel it through your obliques, through your ribs.
Sledge trying to get something going, the frustration, the pounding on the mat, but it's O'Shea in the driver's seat here in this exclusive bout. O'Shea takes him to the center, great ring positioning. And I love that. I love that. Sledge had a counter. O'Shea said, I don't care. I'm just going to club you in the back.
That's what I mean by him sticking with it. If he sees something not working, he stays with it until he gets it.
Oh, and Sledge.
Now Sledge is trying to reposition himself as well. See how he's driving O'Shea back?
Oh, yeah. Sledge with a counter.
Yep.
Sledge swings the pendulum, driving O'Shea to the mat.
Pushed him back just enough to get that leverage in his favor.
And this has been 5 minutes of just back and forth action between two big brutes. At this point, Sledge collapsing O'Shea. Ooh. The elbows. Pops him.
Oh my goodness.
Got up and over.
Rick about it, that hurts everywhere. It hurts when you're landing. It hurts everything that you hit on your way down, whether your knees laying in the ropes, on the turnbuckle, your hips, the displacement, the unevenness of your land. It takes a lot out of you.
Sounded like my anatomy professor there. You were that was everything. I don't think you missed anything.
That was everything, Rick about it.
And that's the wherewithal of Sledge. Also, you know, that's something that serendipitously you just see a man running at you. Great instinct. But better instinct by O'Shea to catch Sledge with the elbow. Wow. Nice back elbow. O'Shea has him up. Oh!
My goodness.
Oklahoma Stampede.
Now, he did that with somebody as big as Sledge. Imagine somebody that's not as big as Sledge. He just ran with him like a sack of potatoes.
250-ish pounds on the shoulder of O'Shea.
Stalking him now.
Carried him like a rag doll. And O'Shea has him lined up. And Edwards here off the ropes. Sledge catches him. Off the ropes, O'Shea follows him, man. Sledge. Oh, drives O'Shea down face first.
That could do
Cover.
it. That could do it. Wow.
Just a 2 count there.
You know, sometimes you wonder how much impact somebody with that size can take from somebody with equal force. And that speaks a lot of O'Shea again, that he's able to take punishment as well as dish it out.
And what I like about Sledge right here, though, is he's Olayed O'Shea into some moves. He's making O'Shea use his body weight, and he's punishing him for it. You saw that? Ooh! You saw the overhead before. Sam got him to the outside, but right now.
Nice. That's a finisher.
Sit out 2. Just a 2 count there.
He's put guys away with that sit out power bomb.
And O'Shea, you see the gas in the tank. Running a little low right now, but these two men have been going at it for about 7 minutes now, Caprice, about 8 minutes.
Well, that's what happens when you're over the 250-pound mark and you've given it all you've got.
What you say to me?
Hold up. What is that? What you say about my mama?
Come on!
Again, making O'Shea 2. He's making O'Shea have these unforced errors,
Yeah,
Caprice.
he baited him in on that one.
Wow, it down.
Nice.
Spine buster by Sledge.
Wow, that was a huge impact from that spine buster.
Drives him right through the mat.
That's all you got for me?
Okay.
O'Shea saying, bring it.
Now, if you look at Sledge's eyes after he dished out a whole lot of punishments, for somebody to get up and say, is that all you got? It kind of does something to the intellectual there.
And O'Shea, big forearm. And look at this, Sledge coming right back with a forearm of its own, but O'Shea, oh!
Wow.
Jinx. Oh! Oh!
This is dangerous territory playing around that jawline.
Oh! Double cross body. The wind and the life escaping both men on impact.
No easy way to land there. Is both guys having the same thing in mind.
Both of these men have given it all they have 9 minutes into this bout. And it is O'Shea and Sledge. Huge opportunity here for one of these men to walk away with a victory.
6, 7.
Look at that.
Head to head. Neither ceding an inch.
You ain't got nothing.
And they are talking trash.
With this type of evenness, these guys could be best friends or worse enemies, and it'll work out just fine.
Right? Oh! The forearms connect. Hey, wait a minute. The bell is rung.
Break it up, break it up, break it up. That's it.
The 10-minute time limit has expired.
Oh,
the official decision of this match is a time limit draw.
I lost track of time.
And I knew we were coming close. And since this is not a pure rules match, there's no winner declared. This is a draw if we reach the time limit. And both these men, I got to be disappointed, Caprice. They gave it their all. They emptied everything out here.
Yeah, but they're the only ones disappointed. I believe anybody that watched this match feels like they got their money's worth. They feel like they didn't waste their time. They saw two great athletes that they would want to see again.
You ain't half bad.
Look, see? You hear that? You ain't half bad.
Code of honor adhered to, and I'd like to see a rematch of this, Caprice.
Yeah, a rematch or, yeah.
Or maybe a tag team. You said it.
I said it, or just see these guys again. Both of these guys are.
Both these young men, impressive performance here on Future of Honor for Caprice. I'm in. Happy wrestling, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on this exclusive bout.
This ain't over. It was never over. We're going to do this forever. Believe that. We're going to do this forever.